Blacklist Hunter here, and today we're going to talk about Gon's dream of becoming the best hunter in the entire world and how we actually came to know that he reached his goal even though the manga is on a hiatus. Most of you probably know this, but a while back Togashi actually gave us the ending of Hunter x Hunter in case he passes away, or at least one of the endings he has planned. If you pay close attention to chapter 1 of Hunter x Hunter, Gon, after saying goodbye to Mito, says that he will become a great hunter. In the anime though, he says that he will become the best hunter in the world. And of course, after Gon says that, the couple of bandits in the ship just discourage him, saying he has no chance. However, in this ending that Togashi gave us, Gon kinda became just like his father Jing. So he goes to buy milk, and of course he does come back, but he travels a lot. Now, Togashi said that he had prepared 3 endings, A, B, and C, and he has thought through everything, the criticism and feedback each ending would have. The ending 1A, Togashi said it will have a satisfactory rate of 50%. For ending B, Togashi estimated a kind of 50-50 on positive and negative reactions from fans. For ending C though, he predicted 90% of fans of being actually totally disappointed in it and only 10% being actually content with it. And Togashi says even though this ending will have a lot of criticism, he actually has it as a personal favorite ending. So that is kind of surprising how Togashi actually likes an ending which makes most of the fans angry or upset at how the series wrapped up. Anyways, Togashi even stated that he fundamentally wants to create a good ending, that he perhaps may throw all of these 3 in the trash can and come up with a better one, which he finds more enjoyable. And that is Togashi's goal for this series. Now, for us to understand Togashi, he actually gave us an ending that was scratched off the candidates for an actual ending. So this ending was thought but ultimately scrapped off, and Togashi even stated, and it's kinda sad really to see the goat saying this, Togashi is truly a legend in the manga world. So he says that if fate somehow takes him before finishing Hunter x Hunter, he wants the fans to consider this as an ending. I hope all the best for Togashi, man, and all the best of health to him and his family. So now let's go over this ending deal that Togashi gave us, and probably most of you know this, but I just want to make a video on this. So in this ending, next to the lake there is a girl named Jin holding a fishing rod just like Gon, and next the rod shakes and she manages to catch the lord of the lake just like Gon. So basically she is Gon's granddaughter, and then she goes to her mother and she asks the opposite of what Gon asked Mito. Jin approached her mother and tells her that she shouldn't tell her ever again to become a hunter. So this girl Jin, who may be Gon's granddaughter or maybe great granddaughter, is the opposite of Gon, even though she might have a similar personality and character like Gon, and we get the reason to why. So then the mother of Jin just accepts it while nodding her head, and Jin walks away. Next we get an interaction between the father of Jin and the mother. The mother of Jin says that Jin's dream is to never leave the whale island, while the father agrees to that while laughing. So then the mother says that Jin may change her mind later on in life, and keeps asking the husband why him and Jin are like this, and maybe they are similar to Grandma Mito and Noko. And if you don't know who Noko is the girl that Gon married, so it may be that Jin is the great granddaughter of Gon. Noko was also shown in the anime when Gon left Whale Island, and he even mentions her once to Killua. So the mother of Jin states that Gon was a famous hunter, and that Jin definitely will follow in his footsteps, leaving the island to take the exam. And this means that Gon realized his dream. He became a pretty famous hunter all around the world. Possibly at a certain point he actually fought Hisoka again and managed to win the fight. So they probably had the rematch. It could very well be that Gon managed to explore the Dark Continent and even met the legendary ancestor Dawn Freaks. Furthermore, considering how strong adult Gon was, it could be that our boy Gon was probably at some point in his life the strongest nen user in the world, even stronger than Killua Zoldyck. So there are many possibilities, but considering Gon's potential, it's quite possible he became a triple star hunter, was able to reach the Dark Continent, probably even his nen type changed to a specialist, he even broke the rules of nen, he became too OP. His friendship with Killua, Leoria, and Kurabi continued till the very end of his life, and many more possibilities because Gon had even more potential than Jing himself. So Gon probably even became the chairman of the Hunter Association, you never know. So Jin keeps insisting that she will never leave the island, and the scene changes to the shop that Mito had, the work which had been continued by the successor of the shop. So then Jin thinks to herself that her mother never seems to understand her, because when Gon used to talk joyfully about his memories as a hunter, his travels and missions, Noko, the wife of Gon, moved away from the seat. So basically Noko was tired of Gon always being away for long periods of time. That really hurt her as she missed Gon. So basically our boy Gon became just like Jing. He loved his job more than his life. Long story short, she waited for months and years for Gon's return, implying that these years Gon may have left to go to the Dark Continent to explore it to the fullest, or at least parts of it. In the last part of this ending, we have the door of the shop opens and a little chubby child enters holding a plant, and then the child joyfully says that he has caught the Lake Lord for real and that he wants to honor the whole island with it. And Jin replies that she always wanted to be with the person she wants to be, always together. Then the child agrees, and both of them have huge smiles on their face, and they cook the food. Basically, we have the cinematic version right here. A bird flies away from the island over a town and its people. The scene moves to the son of one of the people, the daughter of another, and the grandchild of another, which live in different places, which mean maybe the son of Killua, maybe the daughter of Leorio, maybe something like that, and all of them have smiles. In the last part, we get that these characters and these people, the son and the daughter of another, they might be the children of different characters. And then the bird flies away into the distance, and in the background a figure watches the scene, meaning Gon, and that is a really good ending. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed my Hunter x Hunter content, consider subscribing and check out my other Hunter x Hunter videos. I do versus matchup, I do dissections, analysis. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.